They warned him not to get involved. "She's untouchable," they said. "Stay in your place." But when the single-dad janitor saw the billionaire's daughter sitting alone, broken in a way no one noticed, he made a choice no one expected. One simple act of kindness turned into something much bigger, something powerful enough to challenge status, pride, and everything people believed about her. But what he did next didn't just change her life, it exposed a truth no one was ready to face. Stay till the end, because the moment everyone thought he would fail, is the moment he proved them all wrong. The school was known for its prestige, its perfection, and the powerful families behind it. Students walked its halls with confidence, wearing expensive uniforms and carrying expectations as heavy as their futures. Among them was Zara Malik, the daughter of one of the wealthiest men in the city. To everyone else, she was untouchable. Not because she acted superior, but because no one dared to treat her normally. Teachers were careful around her. Students kept their distance. Even kindness felt forced, as if people were afraid of crossing an invisible line. But behind that image was a girl no one truly understood. Zara wasn't loud. She wasn't demanding. In fact, she was quiet, too quiet. She spent most of her time alone, sitting in the corner of the cafeteria, her eyes distant, her thoughts far away from everything happening around her. People assumed she had everything. They believed wealth meant happiness. But no one saw the loneliness, the pressure, the silence she carried every day. And then there was Imran. A janitor. A single father. A man most people barely noticed. He worked quietly, cleaning classrooms, fixing small things, moving through the school like he was invisible. But he saw everything. He noticed the details others ignored, and one day, he noticed her. She was sitting alone again, staring at her food without eating. There was something different about her that day. Something heavier. Something broken. Imran didn't approach immediately. He simply watched for a moment, understanding something most people wouldn't. That sometimes, people don't need attention, they need someone who truly sees them. Later that day, as he passed by again, he made a simple decision. He walked over and placed a small note beside her tray before quietly stepping away. Zara looked down, confused. The note was simple. You don't have to pretend to be strong all the time. Those words changed something. Not because they were dramatic, but because they were real. For the first time in a long time, someone had seen her. Not as a billionaire's daughter. Not as someone untouchable. But as a person. And that moment was just the beginning. Zara didn't know who left the note, but she couldn't ignore how it made her feel. It stayed with her throughout the day, replaying in her mind, breaking through the walls she had built around herself. For years, she had been surrounded by people, but never truly understood. That one message changed everything. Over the next few days, she began to notice things she hadn't before. The quiet presence of the janitor who always seemed calm. The way he treated everyone equally. The way he didn't look at her with fear, expectation, or judgment. Just normal. One afternoon, she finally approached him. "Was it you?" she asked, holding the note in her hand. Imran didn't deny it. He simply nodded, his expression gentle but steady. "Why?" she asked, her voice carrying years of unspoken questions. He paused before answering. "Because I've seen that look before," he said quietly, "and I know what it means." Zara didn't fully understand at first. But as he spoke, she began to see a different perspective. He wasn't just a janitor. He was a father. A man who had faced struggles, loss, responsibility, and still chose to show up every day with strength. He didn't have wealth. He didn't have status. But he had something more important, understanding. Their conversations didn't happen all at once. They grew slowly, naturally, without pressure. He didn't try to fix her problems. He simply listened. And in that listening, Zara found something she had been missing for a long time, peace. But not everyone liked it. Whispers began. Questions followed. Why is she talking to him? Doesn't she know who she is? The idea that a billionaire's daughter could connect with a janitor didn't fit into the world people believed in. And eventually, it reached her father. A man who built his empire on control, discipline, and reputation. When he found out, his reaction was immediate. He didn't see the connection. He saw a problem. He confronted Imran, expecting him to step back, to understand his place. But Imran didn't argue. He didn't defend himself aggressively. He simply said something that no one expected. She doesn't need someone to remind her who she is, he said calmly. She needs someone who reminds her she's human. Those words didn't just challenge authority, they revealed truth. For the first time, Zara's father saw something he hadn't before. Not just in Imran, but in his own daughter. The distance. The silence. The emotional gap he had never noticed. And slowly, something shifted. Respect replaced judgment. Understanding replaced control. Imran didn't prove people wrong by fighting them. He proved them wrong by being real. By showing that kindness doesn't depend on status. That connection doesn't follow rules. And that sometimes, the people we overlook, are the ones who change everything. In the end, Zara wasn't untouchable. She was just waiting for someone brave enough to reach her. And Imran. He didn't just step forward, he showed everyone what truly matters.